This is Bill North of the Florida Weekend Warriors, and in this video we're going to install the Auto Start Stop Eliminator on a 2024 Jeep Wrangler. So stay tuned. So we have our Jeep Wrangler and we tow it behind our motorhome. And this is the first vehicle I've ever had that has the Auto Start Stop. And I've been hesitant on getting rid of it or bypassing it because the vehicle's still under warranty, but I just couldn't take it anymore. I've had it about a year and it's just driving me absolutely nuts. So I bought this off the internet, so I'll post a link to it. And it says it takes 5 minutes to install, so let's see. You can pick it up on Amazon for 56 bucks. It also works on the Gladiator, and here's a link. So here's the Eliminator itself. It's a plug and play unit. You basically just unplug the back of the switch and plug one in and plug the other end back into it. So the only tool you really need is a trim tool kit, something to pop the part of the dash off. Here's one I've had it for like 3 years now, 4 years now. It's still available on Amazon. I'll post a link on it. I'll also post a link on the one I bought. Harbor Freight also sells individual tools instead of a whole kit. Now you don't have to use this particular trim kit. You can get one at Harbor Freight where you just buy an individual tool, but I wouldn't use a butter knife. I would get some kind of tool to keep from scratching up your dash. I'm not sure which trim tool to use. I just picked this one. The kit comes with all kinds of different tools and a bunch of the clips to use in case you damage some of them. And it looks super simple. You basically just press this end here to release it. But to install it, we got to get part of the dash off. So it says 5 minutes. So let's see how long it really takes us. So here's the engine start, and here's the auto start stop. So what we need to do is get behind this switch and get access to it. So we got to pull this whole piece off enough to get back in here and unclip the wiring harness from this switch. It says to just pop it on this one corner. Easier said than done. Thing's popping off. Easier said than done. There it goes. There it goes. Finally. There it goes. See, there's the switch right there. So I just got to undo it right there. It should be super simple. Deceptive, there's not an actual thing right behind the switch. This whole thing is one big panel. So you got to undo it right over here, but the switch is actually right here. So it just comes off just like that. And you just plug the new one on. Just plug the new one on. Snap it in. Take this end here and plug it on the back of the switch. You take this here and just put it in through the hole where the key goes. There it goes. Take this here. I'm just gonna Drop it down in that hole. Just like that. And then we just snap it all back together. Well, it took me a couple more minutes, more than 5 minutes, but you do have to kind of force it a little bit. I know it's kind of silly. You could just press the button on and off, but it was just driving me crazy because literally 50 to 80% of the time I was forgetting all the time, and it would turn off at the most inconvenient time. So what the Auto Stop Eliminator does, it basically presses the switch for you. So basically, each time you start the car, it presses the Auto Start Stop button so that the car stays on. And I've researched some other solutions, and I really didn't like some of the other solutions. One solution was to basically disconnect the auxiliary battery, and because that runs the start-stop system. But I think with the battery management system, that'll eventually give you problems. Another solution is there is a button under the hood that when you open the hood, it keeps the motor running and doesn't shut it off. And some people have basically loosened that so that the car always thinks the hood's open, but then you're always going to have a light on the dash saying that your hood is open. So I didn't like that solution either. So I thought this is the best one. So I hope you found this video helpful. Give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. We'll see you in our next video. See ya.